this bolt out right here, use a 10mm socket. Then grab the computer. You're gonna slide it towards the outside of the vehicle, and then you can flip it over. Just leave it over here for now. Now we're gonna disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. Just slide this cover off. Use a 10mm socket. Loosen this nut up. You don't have to take it off, just get it loose. You can grab the ground and just slide it off the battery. Just make sure it's not going to contact the terminal. Disconnect this connector right here. You can use a pick or a screwdriver. Just slide it up a little bit and slide it back. Set that aside. Take this nut off right up top. Use a 13mm socket. Once you loosen it up, you should be able to just grab it with your fingers. And slide that off. There might be a lock washer on there. There's a couple cables also. So slide those cables off and the lock washer. There's two bolts. There's one bolt right here. Loosen that up. And before I take that one out, there's another bolt you have to get over on the back side. Might need a longer extension. Use a 15mm socket to get these off. Yeah, I'm gonna need a longer extension. Do the best you can. It's kind of hard to see. You just kind of have to do it blindly. That's all the way out. And take the bottom one out. Take that bolt out and just grab the starter and slide it down. The other bolt's still in there. There it is. Now slide the starter in place. If you want to put that other bolt on top of here, just so it's kind of in the right area, you can do that now. Might be a little bit easier for you. Just be careful so it doesn't fall. And I'll get this one started. Not too tight. Use my long extension and try to get on that bolt and get it started. You can almost, if you go above the starter solenoid, you can almost feel where the bolt is. You can get a torque wrench in there, torque these to 37 foot-pounds. There's a little bit of corrosion on the cables. I'm just gonna clean this up with a wire brush. And this cable as well. Put this cable on first. It's gonna slide in position. There's a little tab that lines up with a slot, and then the other cable goes on top of that. And we have a washer and a lock washer, and then the nut. Now I'll tighten that down. And you can torque that to 89 inch-pounds. Make sure you're on inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. Now connect the connector, line it up, and lock it down. Now take the connector, put the ground on, and we'll tighten this down. And just snug it up. Make sure it's not loose. That's good. Put the cover back on. Take the computer. These two tabs are going to go in those slots right there. Line those up. And put the 10mm bolt in there. And tighten it down. Snug it down.